It's Christmas! Hello everybody, my name is Gazooka and today I will be playing Elite Dangerous. However, around about 6 o'clock GMT, I will be doing some, I suppose, giveaways. It's not like a giveaway, it's in Elite Dangerous, because in this video you're going to watch, I've mined a fair amount of void opals and low temperature diamonds and so on and so forth, and I'm basically going to go to the starter systems in Elite Dangerous and be more or less going to, I can't remember the stations names, but I'm going to be going to the stations and I'm pretty much going to just be, you know, being Father Christmas and just giving away void opals and low temperature diamonds. So yes, if you're on Xbox, at least, I don't think it's a cross-platform thing, but yeah, if you've got Elite Dangerous on Xbox and you're a little bit tight on money, or you're just starting out, either way, and you want a little bit of a boost, then by all means get a ship, get some cargo space, get a fuel scoop, don't forget your fuel scoops, and yeah, I'll give you the void opals, I'll give you the low temperature diamonds. I'm not going to be giving you all, I'll only give you a few tons, because quite frankly, I mean, I did some mining last night with my Anaconda. I've set it up perfectly for mining now, and well, here's a little picture, and as you can see, I made 100 or just over 100 million from about an hour and a half, 2 hours worth of mining for low temperature diamonds, sorry. So enough of me talking. I hope you're having a nice Christmas and enjoy this video, and obviously I will be doing a video, not for tomorrow, it'll be for Boxing Day, it'll be for the 26th of December, basically just recording the giveaway and what people were like, you know, and seeing what would happen. So yes, like I say, if you're on Xbox, about 6 o'clock, 6 PM, Greenwich Mean Time, and yeah, hope to see you then, and have a nice Christmas. Hello everybody, I hope you're having a nice Christmas. I mean, this will be coming out on Christmas Day, but yes, I'm going to be doing a giveaway, so to speak, of these things. I'm just collecting them at the moment. That's what this episode will be. So yes, we're looking for void opals and low temperature diamonds, and basically anything else that is worth a bit of money, you know. And yeah, I'm going to be giving this stuff away. So yes, at the moment, I've only just loaded back in, but at the moment I'm in a low temperature diamond hotspot, and I've found the best way to mine, or not to mine, but to find the core, you know, to do deep core farming, which is probably the most profitable, in fact it is the most profitable, is to go into a hotspot that's in a pristine system, and on top of that, what you want to do is you want to look for asteroids that are medium-sized, so something like that one right there, where it's kind of rounded and it's clearly not like, you know, one whole piece, because something like this one in front is too flat, for example. But the way I do it is I get about 100 kilometers out, 100 to 150 kilometers away from the actual center, and I'll literally just zigzag toward it. And I find that's the best way to do it. Obviously other people will find different ways, but I just do that way. I have only got a few limpets left because, like I said, I had done some mining prior to this video, and yes, that's how I got this. So I will be making another trip back, but you're probably thinking, how will you deliver presents? What if someone attacks you tomorrow? Oh, don't worry, this isn't my sleigh. Oh, no. This is just Santa's workshop. This is just Father Gainsmas's workshop, baby. You know, so Father Gainsmas is going to get back and then get back in his sleigh, because that thing is armoured to the teeth. We're looking, like I say, for void opals and low temperature diamonds at the very moment. So, yeah, when I find a suitable place, or a suitable asteroid, I will catch you then, so I'll see you soon. Grandma got run over by a reindeer coming back home on Christmas Eve. People say they don't believe in Santa, except for me and Grandpa, we believe.
Scout detected.
Uh-oh. More shields. Uh-oh, we got a space pirate. Uh-oh. Son of a bitch. Who knew the end to hit it? That's what you get, bitch. Oh, hello. Yeah. Oh, no, it's spilling out everything. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, no, it's not. It's just those. Okay, I'm fine with that. In fact, I'll just do this. These mine? Yes. I mean, you can keep trying to fire, mate, but I'm just going to grab my shit back. He shot my collector limpets, you bastard. Coppers, get him. Thank you, Coppers. No, not me. Thank you. What a dick. Go get my stuff. Thank you, my pretties. This dude's still shooting me. And that's why we have good shields. For dickheads like that. Thank you, my boys. Thank you, Coppers. See, the cops do help. They're not always bad. I love how he's putting the price up. Yet he's losing. Like, work that one out. Bromelite. It's not what Daddy wants to see on Christmas. that's as bad as a lump of coal. Aha! Finally! It didn't take too long actually, it was only about 15 minutes. I'll say 15, it was more like 25 because I did go back to the station just to rearm a little bit because I was running low on limpets. So yes. Right, so let me just go and get that. And I just want to have a quick check just to see if there's any diamonds. No, there's not, so let's just crack this bad boy open. Right, so now the best way I've found is to do it a sort of one-to-one thing. So high strength, you go, you know, high yield, so you go full charge. Voila. And then if we go this one, this is another high strength, so another high yield, and boom. Cool. And then this one is a low strength, so do one. Boom. And now we need one more, which will be this one, and that's a high strength, but I'm going to put it on medium. Okay, that's fine. And what's this one here? This is a high strength, so again I put it on medium. And voila, we are a slight bit into the red. So what ones have I got here? So we got one here. It's a high strength, medium, high strength, high. Where's that low one? There it is. Okay, let's disarm that one. And then we'll go to a high strength one. Okay, so now then let's put a medium one. Oh, missed. Yep, there you go. Nice, perfect. Look at that, in the blue. Can't get that any better than that. So now, just got to wait for it to blow up. I will be quiet, don't worry. Because I do love hearing this myself.
Detonation in 10 seconds.
Oh yeah. Beautiful. Now, the one thing I'm a bit weirded out about is, well, two things, and I'll show you both right now. One of which is what we've just done, is blow the rock up, is, you know, blast it apart. Now, am I right in understanding that if you do less, in terms of, like, if you do less in terms of the amount of charges you use, so you do more high yield, does it blast apart the rock and give you more chunks? And does it give you more chunks, or is it better to use lower powered charges on more points? You know what I mean? So that it gives you more chunks. I don't know which one's which, because I found it's a bit of both. I've never fully done it where it's reversed. So like if it's a high, do it on a low. If it's a low, do it on high. You know what I mean? Because it gets a bit. Because usually I tend to get anywhere from 8 to 16 chunks. 16 being really lucky, but most of the time I'm around about the 10 to 12 mark. And then this is another. Wow. Okay. So this is another thing here. So if you watch right now, that's just knocked 2 chunks off because I fired both of them at the exact same time. I can do it again. If I do it here, get them both lined up properly. See? 2 chunks. It's a great way to do it, and quite frankly, I know it's a bug. See, I know it's a bug, but quite frankly, I don't want it to be fixed. Not because, oh, it makes it so much easier and you can do so much more. Yes, but also not many ships, or at least with mining, you'd just keep it very basic, you know, have one abrasion blaster at a time. Whereas you'd kind of like, if you got two and it has to hit exactly the same, because I've fired it one by one. And literally sort of like bang bang or ba bang ba bang, you know, it has to be bang bang bang, you know, otherwise it ain't going to work. I know because I've tried this, it's got ba bang and then it has to, you know, full on hit, otherwise it won't work. So it's, you know, you got to get the timing perfect when it comes to it. With me, I just put them in the same fire group to make it a lot simpler. To which, like I say, it's the same thing, but on the Anaconda, because the two small hard points underneath are in line with each other, it makes it so much better, you know? Yeah, and another problem, when you're loading those chunks or those fragments, whatever you want to call them, deposits, it hits the shield. But when you're not moving too quick, it's you know, fairly fine. But when it even takes my shields down, my shields are, what have I got? My shields on this thing are 1600 on the dot. And these things go down really quick. Like if I've got all of my collector limpets, which is 7 of them, they literally straight away just bang, 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 and they take down a whole ring of my shields, and it's kind of hilarious. When you're using the abrasion blaster, at least on this ship, don't fire it when the limpets are collecting the material and they're underneath you. The reason being because you can destroy that material like any ordinary weapon, really. You can fire it at that deposit and it will just straight up destroy it. But yeah, look, my shield, 99%. It's not terrible when you're not moving, but it's because it's fine because you can maintain it. But when you are moving, okay, we've got 90 tons now. We're gonna have a couple more now. Yeah, this is probably one of my favourite ships for this setup, which I haven't even actually shown you. So I've got 2 abrasion blasters underneath, right there, and that's why they're brilliant, because they're lined up. They're, you know, right together, and it's a pretty decent like thing, because like I say, apart from it, the only reason I use the 2 isn't because, oh, it's bugged, I can use it as exploit. No, I just find that a bonus at the moment, but I use it because of the fact that, well, I like to feel like my ship is like a proper mining ship. Anyway, so then you got the mining lasers, so that if there is like low temperature diamonds or void opals that are in the surface of the asteroid, but you can't blast them off with an abrasion blaster, you know, you have to use a mining laser, then I use them, obviously. And I've got 3 of them. I've got one on the one on the bottom, and then 2 on the top, which you can't actually see because it's so dark on the top deck of the ship. The very front, I've got these 2. I've got the displacement missiles, and then the seismic launcher is right at the very front on the large hardpoint, the 3rd large hardpoint. So yeah, and that's literally how I've got my beast of a mining vessel set up. Now this one looks like a really good one, because it's that sort of shape. Like I say, it's not smooth, it's not got flat sides, it's pretty much all bumpy and bumpy and whatnot. One tip as well, I mean, I'm only doing it now just because I got into a little bit of a habit with it. Void opals, beautiful, and it's not even a void opal hotspot. But with the night vision, it's very useful, because I'll show you real quick. You can kind of see, so that's the flat-sided ones I'm on about, like these 2 here, that one there and that one there. You don't want that, because just imagine the back of your hand, you know, it's very soft, very smooth, so there's not really going to be much chance for a big chunk of core in there, whereas something like that one in front is a bit more of a chance, because it's more of a ball that's all crumbled up and whatnot. So anyway, so if you look right there, I didn't even have to move that little black spot. I'll obviously put an arrow in the video to where I'm pointing. Hopefully I'll be able to follow it as well. It might be a bit jumpy because I'm never that good with that sort of thing. But yeah, so that spot there is a fissure. It's not the fissure you attach the charge to, but it's the one that goes through the rock, so that when you blow it up and the animation kicks off and it slowly starts to split apart and bang into each other and stuff like that before slowly coming to a halt and then just spinning on the spot. That is more or less that line, like as you can see, like down here, it's sort of there as well, and that's literally the benefit of having this. But I find it works beautifully when you are in a darker you're in a shadow. Basically you're in the shadow of the planet on the ring, or if you're in a solar system that hasn't got much light anyway because you're very far from the star or whatever. But anyway, so let's get going. Less talky, more blowy uppy. Let me see, I want to go high. Let's see if using less means more. Let's go low to average. No, that just dinged off of it. Yeah, low to average. Boom. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, that's a bit too much. So now if I go to this one and disarm this one, that should bring it down in the blue. Okay, so that's that one. Disarm. Now this should bring it down in the blue. I'm hoping, because then because the way when you come to crack open rocks normally to get to like the ore inside, yeah, perfect. When you come to crack open I'll let it detonate itself because I just want to explain. So when it comes to normal cracking open a rock to get to the ore inside of it, because usually it's a very thin vein, what they will tend to do at least, is put several pins into it and then smack it either side, and that will send a fissure, that will create a fissure, a crack through that rock and split it open. And it won't use much power to do so, it's just using, you know, physics essentially to do it. So my theory is if this is anything like the physics simulator it is, maybe that's the same, like putting one here and one here, and then cracking it open like that, and it splits open and gives you all the lovely goodness inside. So we'll just see. 11 chunks. That's not bad. Ooh. But yes, that was my theory, and at the moment it didn't seem like it was sound, you know? Purely because I didn't really get much more than I would normally. But I mean, void opals. Boom. So a little bit like, not disappointed, but it was just a little experiment, that was all. Anyway, alright, let's get these. I'm obviously going to be doing a little bit more farming off camera before tomorrow, just so that I've got plenty of stuff. Oh, I'll go back at the end of this. I will go back to the station because I want to show you the icebreaker, and I call it the icebreaker because, well, it's what I use to meet new people, because I know what the hell is he doing. Because I use it to meet people in open. That's my bad. But yeah, like I say, I know it's a bug that's doing this, so this is a bit more exploity, but I'm doing it for the, you know, I have good intentions essentially. I'm doing it to help people out because I know what it's like. I mean, hell, I've played this game for so long, and it's literally, I've only fully got the hang of making decent amounts of money in this game this past like year, and I've played it for like 3. So I know the struggle. I know what the grind is like. So this is just a helping hand for anyone that wants it. And I'm pretty sure not many people are going to be watching this. See, look, my rings. Look at that. Look at that. Look, it's gone down. A whole ring has gone down, and the second one in is being affected. Like, how much damage? That nearly did half my damage. Half damage to my shields. That was nearly 54 fucking %. Jesus. But that's what I'm on about. It's a bit like, ooh, you know. But that's why you need good shields. Oh god, my shields are going down even bloody more. I can't. No. There you go. See, look, only one hit that time, so I only got 1 chunk. So it's clearly a bug. Another high strength. Let's go average. Oh no, that was high strength. Oh no, that's perfect. Oh, that was a happy accident. There are no bad things in life, just happy little accidents or something like that. I can't remember and I can't be asked to look it up because we're about to blow this shit up. Ooh. Whoa, that one kicked. That's the hardest that's ever kicked. But 14 chunks. 14 chunks. Low chunker. Low to chunker, baby. But yeah, that was a good one, that was. 14 chunks. But yeah, see what I mean? This is the animation taking place. And I find I find that collector limpets will just suddenly smack into it. You see what I mean? They will just suddenly smack into it because the animation still hasn't like stopped from it spreading out, because it'll only get to a point and then it'll stop, you know? It's not quite really physics based, it's still heavily like, you know, a video game. That's the one thing you gotta remember about this, is it's a video game. So don't take it too seriously, like. Time back, Doc, and then I'm going to show you Santa's sleigh. Just as soon as I've sold the limpets, because I don't think I've got enough cargo or cargo room on my sleigh to hold the limpets as well. I might be wrong, but I don't need the limpets anyway, so I might as well sell them. Ooh, look at that, that's nearly perfect. The time for giving, after all, so I thought Father Gainsmas would pay people a visit and give them some gains for Christmas. In this case it would be monetary gains. But yes, like I say, someone that's literally got a 4-ton cargo capacity takes 4 void opals, sells them to the highest place you can, and they will be easily able to get a... oh, I don't know what. But yes, they're starting off in the Sidewinder, for example. What you got? So you got 4-ton cargo capacity. Yeah, 4 ton, that's standard. So that's what everyone starts with, right? 4 tons, 1.6 million, that's, yeah, 6.4 million, thereabouts. And like I say, 6.4 million, and you could get easily a Vulture. You could get a massive upgrade from a Sidewinder. You could go a bit cheaper if you want to be a bit more of a cargo sort of dude. You could get a keelback, you know, and stuff like that. But enough with this. This is Santa's sleigh. This is Santa's sleigh. Yes, my baby Imperial Cutter. It took me forever to get this fucking thing. I tell you, the grind to get this thing was a mad journey. It really was. So this is what I'm going to be delivering my presents in tomorrow. I'm obviously going to go and do a little bit more farming, because I've still got a little bit more cargo space to take up. But I will... probably add on a little bit more cargo space, because there's a couple of things on this that don't really need it. The shields on this thing are beastly. I absolutely adore the shields on this thing. They're so strong, so tanky. I also still get the jump range as well, even when laden. It's bloody brilliant. It really is. Yeah, the shield health isn't much, but they are tanky as fuck. They really can take a beating. And I love this ship for that reason. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I've got for tonight, or for today at the moment. Like I say, this will be coming out Christmas Day. I'll try to get it out a little bit early. I'll try to get it out around about, well, actually I think I'll get it out at normal 1 o'clock time. But this is going to be the only time that I'm going to do 3 videos in 3 days, because of the fact that on Thursday I got work again. So on Thursday I'm kind of stuck. So I'm going to do this, like I say, and then I'm going to try to do a video every other day. So instead of it, like I said, every 2 days, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so on, I'll try and get it out for I'd say every Monday. This is just an example. Every Monday, Friday, and then, you know, like every 4 days, every 5 days. We'll see. It just depends, like I say. Because I'm going to have to rework how I do things, i.e. on my free days where I got no work, you know, preferably no gym, so at the weekends perfect, other than Saturdays and sometimes Sundays, because that's when I do usually get work now. I will record, and then when I've got another free day, I will edit. So I'll record a lot of videos one day, and I'll edit a lot the next free day I get. And then hopefully then I'll have a nice steady sort of flow of videos. I won't be bringing them out as often, like I say, because I might not be able to get them up or make as many that often. I might only be able to make 2 one day and then edit 1 the next day, sort of thing. So it's just timing. It's just timing. That's all it is. So apart from that, enough about me. Even I hope you're having a nice Christmas day. I hope you are stuffing your face, and I will see you. Oh yes, I forgot to say, the systems I'm going to are all the starter systems, so there's no random systems. I'm going to all the starter systems. That's why I'm in Santa's sleigh. That's why I'm in Father Gainsmas' sleigh, because I need to get there. So the places I'm going first is Aranin, because that's where I'm from. That's my starting system. Then I'm going to LHS 3447, Dalton Gateway, I believe. Then Erivate, and then LHS 1914, because I've heard there's a fair few newer people that come out of that place, so even better. But like I say, because I think they do switch around the starting systems a bit, so obviously people that are just getting into it won't be starting in the starting systems I was in. But if you're watching this, if you see this, hopefully you do. I haven't really given much time because I didn't really think about it until literally a day ago. I will do my best. Well, sorry, I hope I do my best. I hope you do your best and get there, because obviously, like I say, I'll be staying at each place, because I'm going to 4 of them. I'll be staying at each of them for maybe about half hour to 45 minutes each. But yeah, so hope you guys are having a nice day, a nice night. I hope you're having an amazing Christmas day. I will see you today, technically. So have a nice day. But first, we must pay homage to Prince Vegeta. I hope you liked what I had to offer, and remember, punch that like button! And one more thing, check out this video.